The Matterhorn is a mountain of the Alps, straddling the main watershed and border between Italy and Switzerland. It is a large, near-symmetric pyramidal peak in the extended Monte Rosa area of the Pennine Alps, whose summit is 4,478 meters above sea level, making it one of the highest summits in the Alps and Europe. The four steep faces, rising above the surrounding glaciers, face the four compass points and are split by the Hörnli, Furggen, Lion, and Zmutt ridges. The mountain overlooks the Swiss town of Zermatt, in the canton of Valais, to the northeast, and the Italian town of Breuil-Cervinia in the Aosta Valley to the south. Just east of the Matterhorn is Theodul Pass, the main passage between the two valleys on its north and south sides, which has been a trade route since the Roman era. The Matterhorn was studied by Horace Benedict de Saussure in the late 18th century, and was followed by other renowned naturalists and artists, such as John Ruskin, in the 19th century. It remained unclimbed after most of the other great alpine peaks had been attained and became the subject of an international competition for the summit. The first ascent of the Matterhorn was in 1865 from Zermatt by a party led by Edward Whymper, but during the descent, a sudden fall claimed the lives of 4 of the 7 climbers. This disaster, later portrayed in several films, marked the end of the golden age of alpinism. The north face was not climbed until 1931 and is among the 3 biggest north faces of the Alps, known as the Trilogy. The west face, the highest of the Matterhorn's 4 faces, was completely climbed only in 1962. It is estimated that over 500 alpinists have died on the Matterhorn, making it one of the deadliest peaks in the world. The Matterhorn is mainly composed of gneisses from the Dent Blanche nappe, lying over ophiolites and sedimentary rocks of the Penninic nappes. The mountain's current shape is the result of cirque erosion due to multiple glaciers diverging from the peak, such as the Matterhorn Glacier at the base of the north face. Sometimes referred to as the Mountain of Mountains, it has become an indelible emblem of the Alps in general. Since the end of the 19th century, when railways were built in the area, the mountain has attracted increasing numbers of visitors and climbers. Each year, numerous mountaineers try to climb the Matterhorn from the Hörnli hut via the northeast Hörnli Ridge, the most popular route to the summit. Many trekkers also undertake the 10-day-long circuit around the mountain. The Matterhorn has been part of the Swiss Federal Inventory of Natural Monuments since 1983. The Matterhorn has 2 distinct summits, situated at either end of a 100-meter-long exposed rocky crest which forms the Italian-Swiss border. In August 1792, the Genevan geologist and explorer Horace Benedict de Saussure made the first measurement of the Matterhorn's height, using a sextant and a 50-foot-long chain spread out on the Theodul Glacier. He calculated its height as 4,501.7 meter. In 1868 the Italian engineer Felice Giordano measured a height of 4,505 meter by means of a mercury barometer, which he had taken to the summit. The Dufour map, which was afterwards followed by the Italian surveyors, gave 4,482 meter as the height of the Swiss summit. In 1999, the summit height was precisely determined to be at 4,477.54 meter above sea level by using global positioning system technology as part of the Tower project and to an accuracy of less than 1 centimeter, which allows future changes to be tracked. The Matterhorn has a pyramidal shape with 4 faces nearly facing the 4 compass points. 3 of them are on the Swiss side of the border and watershed and 1 of them is on the Italian side of the border. The north face overlooks the Ober-Gabelhorn across the Zmutt Glacier and valley, the east face overlooks the Görner Glacier system between the Görnergrad and Monte Rosa across the Theodul Pass, the west face overlooks the upper basin of the Zmutt Glacier between the Dent Blanche and the Dent de Herens, and the south face fronts the resort town of Breuil-Cervinia and overlooks a good portion of the Valtournenche. The Matterhorn does not form a perfect square pyramid, as the north and south faces are wider than the west and east faces. Moreover, the latter faces do not actually meet on the summit but are connected by a 100-meter-long horizontal west-east ridge between the north and south faces. Egidius Schutte, one of the earliest alpine topographers and historians, was the first to mention the region around the Matterhorn in his work, De Prisca ac Vera Alpina Rhaethi, published in Basel in 1538. He approached the Matterhorn as a student when in his alpine travels he reached the summit of the Theodul Pass, but he does not seem to have paid any particular attention to the mountain itself. Since the 18th century, the Alps have attracted more and more people and fascinated generations of explorers and climbers. The Matterhorn remained relatively little known until 1865, but the successful ascent followed by the tragic accident of the expedition led by Edward Whymper caused a rush on the mountains surrounding Zermatt. Today, all ridges and faces of the Matterhorn have been ascended in all seasons, and mountain guides take a large number of people up the northeast Hörnli route each summer. In total, up to 150 climbers attempt the Matterhorn each day during summer. By modern standards, the climb is fairly difficult, but not hard for skilled mountaineers according to French climbing grades. There are fixed ropes on parts of the route to help. Still, it should be remembered that several climbers may die on the mountain each year.